What's up YouTube, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and in this video I'm going to be trying to answer one of the questions that I get asked a lot on the channel, trust me, a lot, and that is, what is the best smartphone? Now, I was going to actually answer this as part of one of my Q&A videos, but because of the amount of times I actually get asked this, I thought I'd do it in just an individual standalone video. And the answer to this question is, the best smartphone is the smartphone that's right for you. There is simply no such thing as the best smartphone for everyone, and that's because it comes down to personal preference. Everybody has a different personal preference, and there's no one size fits all for a smartphone. So as an example, let's take the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, which right now is one of the highest spec phones out there and one of the most feature packed phones out there as well. You've got a Quad HD screen, you've got an S Pen feature, it's got a large battery, it's got a nice build. There's lots of these things on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, but it's a 5.7 inch device. So say for example, half of the people out there will be put off just by the sheer size of the device. It's definitely a large device, so people who don't like a large device will be cut out immediately. So that leaves us with, say, 50% of people who will still think that this is the best smartphone out there. Out of those 50%, there might be a lot of people who prefer iOS over Android, so we can cut those out as well. So say another half, so we're left with 25%. Out of those 25%, some people will absolutely hate TouchWiz, which is the skin from Samsung on top of Android. So that might cut out another half, so we're left with 12.5%. Do you see where I'm getting to? I'm not going to carry on, but do you see my point? It's not going to meet everyone's requirements, and it's not going to be the right smartphone or the best smartphone for everybody out there. And the same applies to which phone is better. And a lot of my comparison videos, people ask me which phone is better and which one should I buy. Now, once again, this comes down to your personal preference. I can't answer that question for you because I don't know your personal preference and I am not you. So essentially, I can't make that decision for you. My job as a tech reviewer is to present to you the advantages and disadvantages of devices out there based on my experience and my usage to help you make a decision on which smartphone is better for you. I can't make that decision for you. So how do you decide which is the best smartphone for you? Well, what I'd advise is list down your top 5 features, your top 5 requirements from a smartphone that you need most and that are most important to you. So say for example, if we say screen size, the operating system, the camera, the battery life, the build of a phone for example, and then put up devices against that list and see which check off those items for you. And if you think 2 devices check off all of those items, then you can drill down further and see which one you think does those better, and that should help you make a decision on which smartphone is best for you and which smartphone to buy. Now, I know one of the questions that I'm going to be getting asked a lot in the comments is, Saf, which is your best smartphone right now? Which one do you personally prefer? Well, for me right now, I would say it's possibly the Note 4. I've still not had a chance to use it properly hands-on as yet because my shipment has been delayed, but from the little I have used it hands-on and from what I've seen, it does seem like the best smartphone for me personally for my usage and for the things that I use a smartphone for. But if you hold a couple of weeks, I'll be able to tell you my decision after I've done my full hands-on reviews. So what is the best smartphone for you? Well, do drop me a comment below and let me know. It'll be interesting to see how many different devices we have as the best smartphones for you. And at the end of the year, as we do every year, we'll have the top 5 smartphones as voted for by you. And we'll be running those polls on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Google+. All of the links will be in the description below, so make sure you are following on there so that you can put your vote across. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, as always, please do hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me out. And why not subscribe to the channel? I've got plenty more content coming up on here. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time. If you want to see more regular videos like this one, then be sure to hit the subscribe button, which will be below. If you're on a mobile device, it may be somewhere else. If you want to see my previous related video, then hit the link right here. If you want to stay in touch over Facebook, Twitter and Google+, then all of the addresses will be there somewhere, as well as direct links in the description below. Okay, if you're still watching, then that means you've not done one of those things, so no. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna go downstairs. See. Okay. There isn't really a downstairs. Anyway. See ya.